My name is Oindamala from HQ TV. Welcome to the show, Dateline, and we have a guest in the house. We can't wait to introduce you to him. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Hello viewers, my name is Oindamala from HQ TV. And today we have a guest in the house, Mr. Kabiru Akingbolu, a lawyer, also a human rights activist. Welcome, Mr. Kabiru.
It's a pleasure for having me on the program.
How was the journey down here?
We thank God.
Okay, sir. So today we'll be asking you some questions on the protest, the recent protest, the EndSARS protest. What do you think about it? What's your take on it?
Well, if you look at it very well, some people have misinterpreted or misunderstood the EndSARS protest in itself. But the EndSARS protest is not an end in itself. It's a means to an end. But generally speaking, it means a total rejection of the present political order. People have now realized they are woken up from their slumber. They are more enlightened. They are educated. They know their right and say, okay, this political elites or the elites in the society, you know, they have cornered the little wealth of the nation, and the majority of the citizens are suffering. So it is not. It started with EndSARS, but as it progresses, as it progressed, you see that it was a bit different from what it used to be. But in years past, things like this, people don't show interest in it. But this time around, everybody was interested to say, okay, this is the time for a change. It's a kind of revolutionary song, one way or the other. But it's a subtle one. So, but I think it is a signal to the government of the day, to the leaders or the rulers, or to the eyes and the mighties in the society, to know what to do and what not to do, and to know that the citizens of Nigeria that you used to know hitherto are now different. They are now aware that you are cheating them, or that everything is not okay with Nigeria.
Okay, sir. So do you think the protest changed anything?
Of course, it has brought enlightenment to the people. You can see, for instance, nobody supports, we support arson, looting, theft or whatever, but at least, it has brought out the ills, some of the ills in the society. For instance, people hoarding palliatives and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, it was a fight against the police. That was why the arson and the looting was escalated and got out of hand. But I think in one way or the other, it has scored, a ball to show that things are not right. Politically, economically, and welfareism of citizens is at the lowest ebb.
But after the shooting, after the do you know that they stopped the protest?
Yeah, they actually, when you look at they call it massacre, but I don't agree that it is a massacre. In a massacre, you don't look for dead bodies. You understand? You don't look for dead bodies in massacre, because you will not find less than 170, 80 bodies. But in a situation whereby you say, okay, the soldier, I'm not taking brief for the army. Armies have done, the soldiers or the Nigerian army has not done well, the federal government has not done well, the state government has not done well. However, the issue is, were there killings? The issue is, one, we have to establish the fact, were soldiers there? The truth is that soldiers were there. Did they shoot? Yes, they shot. What type of gun? What type of bullets? Is it empty shell? They said it's empty shell, but it's looking like it, because it now looks as if most of us have gone on the roller coaster, thinking that the whole thing we saw on social media is is correct, because you don't look for dead bodies everywhere. If truly there are a lot of those killings, you said the soldiers killed and they took away the corpse. You are more than 1,000 people. For goodness sake, you will not be able to at least see one person that is carrying a dead body. I think it leaves a lot of rooms for doubt, and they are saying they are going to what court? Do we have the evidence to go to what court? And does the world court have jurisdiction over this kind of thing? Is it a war crime? Is it because the world court is a special kind of court, a special jurisdiction court with global jurisdiction over war crimes, the worst of war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide? But was that genocide? Was it a war crime? And so on and so forth. And again, before you can incite the jurisdiction of the world court, some conditions must be present. It must be shown that the local state, in international law, you call a state, a country, a local state.
Yeah.
A local state is not ready, a local government was not ready to prosecute. But in this kind of situation, in this situation of ours, the president has set up a panel, the state government has set up a panel to look into the issues. So if they have set up the panel, it shows that whatever recommendation they have made, they are going to work on it at the end of the day, which means they are showing interest to prosecute. So if the government is ready to prosecute, you have no right to now say, because of you still want to go to world court. It's only when the government is not ready to prosecute locally that you can go to international court.
So now you're saying the EndSARS is a start for a new change
It is a start for a new change, for a new Nigeria, for a rebirth, for reawakening the consciousness of Nigerians. We are now enlightened. We know our rights. We know what is good. We know what is right. The politicians now, they are not sleeping with both eyes closed. They are scared. You know, they cannot move around anyhow the way they used to be. You know, you are stealing people's money. You are still oppressing them with siren everywhere. Yeah. So people are, you know, they are protesting against the ills of the society.
So we're hearing some rumors that they are coming back again for the protest. So do you think you would support the protest again all over? Let
me tell you, it's not a matter of whether anybody will support or not. When the time has come, the time has come. When they said the coming, just like the coming of Jesus Christ, when it comes, nobody can pretend not to see it. Are you getting me? Yes. This one, no, it's here. People are ready. You know, people are not even afraid of death. That is to show you that people are desperate. It's not, we want a change. That's what people are saying. Government should now pick, you know, from the songs to now know that, well, we want to know what these people are looking, you know, what they want. You understand? Yes, yes. They have set up the panel. Let us hope that the panel will do justice to the cases before them and so on and so forth.
Yes. So you petitioned a panel set up after the protest against a particular police officer, Abba Kyari. Why did you do that, sir?
Yeah, you see, yes, it is an interesting case. And I think it's going to be an eye-opener. And you can see that immediately I submitted my petition, you know, everybody showed interest because Abba Kyari is an officer that has been overrated by the generality of the people. And you can see after my petition, not less than 5 to 6 to 7 petitions have been written against him. Are all of them lying? There's what they call evidence of similar character in law. Now, when you look at the way things are carried out, you will see that one way or the other, in the whole circle of rumor, truth lies somewhere. So, we have done the petition. He has said, oh, the guy is a criminal, the guy is a fraudster. If he says that is defense, or his purported defense, it's even a proof to the demand of the EndSARS. Because what people are saying is that you say you are SARS. SARS means Special Anti-Robbery Squad. Your jurisdiction is only limited to robbery cases. Yeah. Now, you are saying this instance, and a petition has been written against you, that you extorted, you maltreated a particular citizen. Yeah. You are now saying the person is a fraudster, which means you have proved their case. You have no right over fraud. Over fraud cases. That alone has made him to be guilty. We have read a lot of allegations. If he is so sure of himself, we want to see him at the panel, but I think he might not come. But if he is so sure of himself, he has the right to also sue us for libel or defamation. If he is so sure that this thing is a lie, he ought to have sued us by now.
So I heard he took your client's ATM. So he took your client's ATM and spent the money. So how true is that?
No, he did not only take the client. What he did, it was at a particular night. He took the client. They have, you know, a lot of things, dirty details. You know, when they have threatened the guy, according to my client, what he told me, that where they took him to a particular place, they have just killed some people. He joined about 3 or 4 people to pack dead bodies into the car with a depose at night. Now, when he has seen that, they now say, call your wife now and tell her to disengage your lawyer. We want to help you to settle this case. Let them come so that we can settle this matter. When the wife now called me around 9:30 in the night, that sir, the police called me and said, this is that. I said, that they said I should not call you, and my wife was crying that I should not bring lawyer. That what do you think will happen? I said, police must have been torturing him. So, and what will happen? When he got there, Exactly what I said was what happened. One, they collected 3 checks from him while in their custody. 3 checks of 150,000 issued it to a particular person. After that check, now when they did that, they collected the check. They went and withdrew the money, 450,000 in tranches of 150 3 times. Now, after that, they took his ATM, collected the password under duress, took it to the various withdrawing centers, withdrew the money. We have all the evidence. Now, they have done all this to the guy. They collected. Later, the guy called, I visited him. I said, oh, then they now took him to another bank. On getting to the bank, they say, oh yeah, unfreeze this money. This is Mr. Obi. He's the owner of the money in your account. Transfer the money to him. The guy said, I have not met this man before. Yes, they say you cannot know him, but it's his money. You understand? He transferred the 41 million naira to the guy's account.
Who joined in packing the dead bodies?
My client, Mr. Afis Majid. And you can see the account the guy gave was similar to the account given by one woman in Enugu that they killed her husband and asked her to go and marry another person. There are the incidences of that. I can tell you there are a lot of incidents like that.
Which were true.
Yes, if they are sure that we lie, let them sue us for libel or defamation. We have put the thing in this thing. It's qualified for defamation and libel. If Abba Kyari is sure that it's a super cop that they call him, let him take us to court. He has the right to do that. So if he has not done that, what else? He is saying that the guy is a fraudster. That shows that he has overstepped his bound because your jurisdiction is on fraud. I mean, it's on robbery. That alone has proved the allegation made by EndSARS people that you see people on the road because of their hairstyle, you say they are Yahoo. Yeah. Does your jurisdiction go to Yahoo? You see a fraudster, it's for special fraud unit or EFCC to do, not a special anti-robbery police. So this is the issue. But he admitted in his newspaper conference or whatever, press conference, he said the guy is a fraudster. So do you have right? The question to now ask him is, does he have right over a fraudster, a fraud case?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, that's true. So thank you very much, Mr. Kabiru. We'll be going on a short break. So join us. We'll be right back. Stay tuned with us.